Hi everybody, this is Dwayne with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, and I forgot what the day is. Monday, August the 12th. We are, and it's almost 6 o'clock in the p.m. We are just below the Narrows, what we call the Narrows, up in the trophy area, and they're running 3 or 4 units of water. It's moving pretty good. And I've got on one of those custom painted jerk baits. I was going to go just above the Narrows, but the sun is shining all in there. We've got some shade over here, so I'm going to try more in the shade over here on the Fall Creek side. And we're just above Fall Creek, just below the Narrows. And most of the fishing reports I've got today said it has been pretty tough. Except for people that were dragging crankbaits. They said they started catching some nice fish dragging crankbaits, and we officially didn't get anything on the one cast there, but it goes kind of quick with this jerkbait. I did talk to some people that caught some on worms down by Monkey Island once the water started flowing this afternoon. It has been a hot one today. I had 2 different boats tell me they caught them dragging crankbaits. And I did bring a crankbait. And I've showed you guys that before, but we might try it again here in just a minute. I want to fish this rock wall about down to the boat ramp. Lots of shade over here from the trees. We got fast moving water. We got some deep water. And there are some eddies and pockets along this rock wall here that I'm trying to pick on. I'm casting right up to the bank. Blake said yesterday evening that he went out and threw a jerkbait for the first time and said that he was hooked. He could not believe the number of big fish he saw come out and chase that. And I think he fished just above the resort. There's a good eddy right over there I'm going to try and hit. Just fell short of it. I think Blake will be fishing the jerkbait a little more often. Another shady area we're coming into. Got a log laying over here. Those browns like them logs sometimes. And we're going to take one more cast with the jerkbait and then switch over to dragging it. It's a bomber fat-free fry, I think. My handle is getting loose here. All right, nothing on the jerkbait. Can't really see out there in the water to see if anything was chasing. That's always fun to see happen. But we've got the bomber crankbait, and it's the fat-free fry. So I think it goes 8 to 10 feet deep. And I think we've got this on 6-pound test. I like to cast that upstream as far as I can and just slowly reel it down. Just enough to keep a little bit of a bend in the rod and some vibration on there until I feel the bottom. And I think I just had some bottom there. If it lifts up off the bottom, if you don't feel it hitting the bottom every now and then, just keep reeling. I'm actually using the trolling motor to speed our drift up a little bit. And I'm getting some bottom action now. That rod tip is just kind of tink, 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 tink. And once you get it down on the bottom, it will usually stay there. If your currents are right, 3 and 4 units, it works pretty good. And then as long as the wind is not pushing you up against the current. Just drag this along. I wouldn't recommend dragging it more than 2 or 3 minutes without checking for moss. But typically you'll know when it gets mossed up because you lose that vibration from the lure working. That moss will dent that vibration. Checking. We're coming right up into the front of Fall Creek here, and I want to kind of cast it over into that eddy and bring it out of Fall Creek. Let's see if that'll work. There are a lot of boulders and rocks right through here, so I might hang up on the bottom. That's just part of fishing this lure. It gets down on the bottom and you will lose quite a few of them, or I have before. It's going over them rocks. It's really digging into them hard. But this is a real good eddy right below it. We're coming down to Fall Creek dock. I don't see anybody fishing off of it, so I'm just going to drag this right down in front of the dock. That might have been a fish. It felt pretty good there for a second. Trying to pull us off the dock just a little bit. We got some people fishing on the end, so I'm going to pull us out here to the middle. Alright, nothing through there. I might have had a bite. I don't see any moss on it. I'll try it one more time. Actually, I'm going to get us over here in the shade line. We're going to try it again one more. I threw that up there right close to that bluff bank. Should be diving down that steep edge and getting down there in that deep water. And we are digging bottom pretty good right now. It does not feel too bad out here in the shade on the lake right now. All right, everybody, that is the one cast for today. I'm going to reel this guy in. It feels like it got a little soft. And it was. It had a little bit of moss on it. That's why you need to check it about every 2 or 3 minutes. We thank you all for watching, and we will try it again tomorrow.